Hi, welcome to a review on one of my guitars. I've had this one for quite a while. This is a Cort CL1000. And the story behind me getting this guitar is that probably around 15 years ago, I had a Cort MGM1, and the MGM stood for Matt Guitar Murphy. And the guitar was, the shape was slightly different. It was a double cutaway. It had more of a Les Paul-ish style headstock with some kind of ornate inlays and things like that. It was still dual humbucker, single volume, single tone, and it did have, like this does, a coil split so that you can get kind of single coil sounds from it. Three-way selector switch. All of those features are the same. It had a stop bar tailpiece with a tunematic style bridge instead of a wraparound like this. And this one isn't quite a wraparound. This one actually loads from the back and then comes up over all adjustable saddles. That guitar was a little heavier than this one. I ended up selling it just kind of on a whim. I loved the guitar. I loved the way it played. I loved the feel of the neck. Loved everything about it. But I had other guitars that I felt I should play more. And so I got rid of that one. And a short while after I did that, I was feeling those little pangs of remorse. And so I started looking for a replacement for that guitar. I knew I liked Cort because of that guitar. I knew the setup that I liked and everything. But the Matt Guitar Murphy guitars that I could find used, because they hadn't been made for a while, we were looking at a lot more money than I wanted to spend. They were being sold for more than the original new price was. So they might have been slightly collectible, I don't know. That didn't matter that much to me. In looking, however, I found this. This isn't made anymore either. I liked the color slightly better. The Matt Guitar Murphy guitar was kind of an amber color, slightly browner than the yellow in the center of what this would, I call this a cherry sunburst. They were both quilted maple tops, carved top, which I like. They both had a contour on the back here so that it's more comfortable when you're holding it. I play most of the time standing up. This has a mahogany back, or mahogany body, mahogany neck. The neck looks to me to be constructed in three pieces. The body, it looks to be a two-piece body with a maple top and a quilted maple veneer. I don't believe the whole top is quilted maple. Could be wrong. I don't know. I'll take a look at that and we'll see. The only thing I don't like about this guitar is the gold hardware, but I can live with that. Rosewood fretboard, kind of jumbo, medium jumbo frets, I would say. And it looks to be like a nylon style nut, kind of a 2-ply truss rod cover, and a little different shaped headstock. It kind of reminds me of similar to like a PRS type, because the strings are coming a little bit straighter on the string pull over the nut. It does have a slight tilt back on the headstock to get a little bit more break angle on there for crisper sounds. Love the dual humbucker, but I also really appreciated the coil split feature on there. I have replaced the strap buttons from original to the Dunlop locking buttons because I was playing this quite a bit when I first got it, and I've acquired a few more guitars since then. I do like double cutaways a little bit better, but I love this guitar. This is my Les Paul guitar. I've tried many real Les Paul guitars or the Epiphone version, and this is the guitar that I've settled on for that because this one plays so much better for me. I love the way that top looks. It's just gorgeous. Hopefully you can see all the figuring on there. It does have binding around the top, not on the back. It does have binding on the neck and around the front of the headstock, which has a matching face, matching the body with the quilted maple on that. All of those features I really, really love. Most of all, I love the way it plays. I love the sound of this. So stay tuned. We're going to plug this in and get a little bit of a sound demo. First thing we'll be doing is looking at clean tones. We'll be starting with a Fender amp type simulation using the neck humbucking pickup. Now, the middle position. And now, the bridge pickup. Now the bridge pickup with the coil split engaged using one coil. Middle position with the coil split engaged. And the neck position with the coil split engaged. And now we're going to switch amp types to a little bit more of a crunch type setting. And we're in the humbucking mode, neck position. Now the middle position. And the bridge. The bridge in the split coil mode. Middle position. And now the neck position. And now we're going to change to a higher gain setting, kind of an American stack. Neck pickup, humbucker. Middle position. and the bridge. And we won't do the split coils on the high gain. I kind of find that senseless. So I don't have the gauges to measure, but it has a reasonably flat fretboard. I'm going to say it's probably in the 12-inch radius area, 12 to 14 maybe, but I think it's closer to 12, which would be similar to a Gibson. I hope you enjoyed me sharing and reviewing one of my favorite guitars. Definitely my favorite Les Paul style guitar that I have ever played by far. If you haven't already, please subscribe, click the little bell down over there so that you are notified whenever I do post another video. It could be a review of one of my instruments, review of a flute, comparison on different flutes in the same key. Could be a music video using a multitude of different instruments, or a solo, maybe with a flute. Could be a tutorial on how to play these wonderful yet simple instruments. So, thank you so much for watching. I hope you have an awesome day. Take care.